to enter a boarding school pass all the subjects, it is given that 4 pupils are randomly selected from the candidates, and S represents the number of pupils who pass all their subjects. Construct a probability distribution table for X, then draw the probability distribution graph for X.
Okay, now actually we are doing binomial distribution now. Now in a binomial distribution, as I've said earlier, they have Bernoulli's trial, discrete random variable, and probability distribution. So there are three things there. So we're going to look at the first thing called Bernoulli's trial. This one, Bernoulli's trial. Now, what is a Bernoulli's trial? Bernoulli's trial is an experiment where you have two possible outcomes. The possible outcome that you are interested in, you say successful. The outcome that you are not interested in, you say failure. So there are two possible outcomes, successful and failure. Okay, right. So when I read this question, 59% of the candidate who sat for the entrance exam pass all the subjects. 4 pupils are randomly selected from the candidates. Now, before I read these 4 pupils, I read this one. Candidates set for the entrance exam pass all the subjects. Okay. So there is actually a Bernoulli's trial here. The Bernoulli's trial is pass all the subjects. And the complement is didn't pass all the subject. Didn't pass all the subject, maybe fail one subject, fail two subject, fail three. I don't care. I don't care. As long as you didn't pass all the subject, you are considered fail. You are considered fail. Okay. So this Bernoulli passing all the subject is a Bernoulli's trial. Successful, you pass all the subjects. Failure means you don't pass all the subjects. I don't care. You don't pass all the subject, whether you fail one or fail two, is considered don't pass all the subject. Okay, so how to define a Bernoulli's trial? I'm going to read here. In a Bernoulli's trial, there will be two possible outcomes. Okay, success and failure. Success means pass all the subject in this case lah. In this case, failure means didn't pass all the subjects. Okay, so I denote success by S law, failure by F, or S complement. It's up to you lah. Success S, the opposite is S complement or failure. Now, what is the probability of passing all the subjects? The probability of passing all the subjects is 59%. You convert into probability, you divide by 100. So divide by 100, it is 0.59. That is the probability of passing all the subjects. And this number, we call it P. The probability of success, we call it P. Now this P is not my symbol, it is the standard symbol. Everybody use the letter small p to represent the probability of success. Then the opposite of success is failure. So the probability of failure is denoted by the letter Q. What is Q? Q is actually 1 minus P. That is 1 minus 0.59, which is equals to 0.41. 0.41. So we have two probabilities here. Probability of success, we call it P. Probability of failure, we call it Q. These are not my notations. They are not my symbol. P and Q, they are standard notation. All the people doing binomial distribution, they use the letter P to denote success, probability of success, and Q to denote the probability of failure. The relationship between P and Q is Q equals to 1 minus P. So we settle with Bernoulli's trial. Then this Bernoulli's trial is repeated a few times. How many times it is repeated? 4 pupils are selected randomly. So that means this Bernoulli trial is repeated on 4 students. Okay, on 4 students. Okay, the first one I see success or failure. Then I record that down. X is equal to how much? After looking at 4 students. So the thing is you must know the discrete random variable. The discrete random variable is from 0 to 4 because there are 4 pupils are selected. So the n is equals to 4. We call this number n. How many times is this Bernoulli's trial repeated? This Bernoulli's trial is repeated 4 times because they are going to select 4 pupils. So this repeated 4 times. So we say that the n equals to 4. And when the n is equals to 4, the discrete random variable, the value can be 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. Any questions so far? Which one? Oh, okay. Which one? Okay, right. Next one. Any the others okay or not? Okay, okay. Okay, the other two not okay or okay, I repeat lah, since the two not okay. So from the problem, after reading through the problem, you have to identify Bernoulli's trial. You have to identify how many times is the Bernoulli's trial repeated, and that will give you the discrete random variable. So you identify Bernoulli's trial, the probability, success or failure. You have to identify the n, which is the discrete random variable, the range for the discrete random variable. Okay, so these are the two things. Okay, after that, actually, next time when you know, you don't have to draw this tree diagram. So this, you are doing it for the first time. I'm going to show you the tree diagram. Next time, no need to draw tree diagram. I will tell you the shortcut. Okay, right. So the tree diagram is failure, P lah, or Q. The first trial is either P or Q. Failure, success or failure. Success is at the bottom, failure is at the top, right? Okay, right. You list out all the 4 students. Fail, fail, fail. Fail, fail, pass, success. Last one is success, success, 3 of them success, 1 fail. Then the last one is success, success, success. All the 4 of them successful, right? So you list out like that. Then you count the number of successful students and you give them that number. 4 successful students, 3 successful students, 3 successful students, 2 successful students, 3, and so on. So this number of successful students, they are discrete random variable. So each question you must identify the Bernoulli's trial, P and Q. You must identify the n, the number of repeated Bernoulli's trial, which will give you the discrete random variable. So now I want to show you